Back in the book segment tonight, did you see that? We begin with a nasty confrontation in East London, England, between Muslim civilians and some British troops who have returned from Afghanistan. I can't imagine that happening in the United States. Here now, Fox News anchor Jane Skinner. You can see her at 11 on the news program Happening Now. So, East London, very Muslim, and obviously they don't like British troops being in Afghanistan, but that was really nasty.
Well, and I don't know if it's fair to say they as a group don't. This was a group of about 30 to 40 Muslim protesters from a group that's actually not that well known called Muslims Against the Crusades, and this thing got ugly pretty quickly. Local leaders tried to have this group banned from the military parade, fearing that they would incite violence. Indeed, they did. There was a group of counter-protesters of about 100. They're the ones, actually, according to witnesses, who ended up breaking through the barriers. There was some fist fighting.
Were they Muslims? Or were they just British subjects?
They were British subjects who were very concerned and very upset
so it
about
wasn't
what the
another
Muslims
Muslim group counter-protesting against this Muslim
group. They were furious
group.
at what the Muslims were saying about the military, which,
well,
as you can
imagine,
understand.
if this happened in the USA, I mean, my God.
It's almost impossible to imagine happening here, isn't it? They'd be drowned out, that's for sure. And they were here. I mean, in the end, the parade went on. The military ignored these guys. You know, the positive speech prevailed.
Any arrests? Anybody got arrested?
Just a couple people arrested for disorderly conduct. We're waiting to hear. It sounds like it was from the counter-protest group. Interesting, in the UK, they don't have a written constitutional right to free speech. What they do have is a pretty recent law that says you can't say or write anything that incites religious or racial hatred. And if you look at what they're saying there, and according to witnesses, the Muslim protesters weren't saying anything that would fall into that category. They were saying horrific things like calling the troops butchers and cowards and rapists, but nothing that would be considered
Well, we have our own
religious.
Westboro Baptist nuts here, but this is disgraceful, and it doesn't do the Muslim people any good at all.